Ladies, if you want to become more attractive, then I need for you to do this one thing. Then you have to fall in love with yourself. You've got to completely obsess over yourself. Let me explain why. What I mean by really obsessing and falling in love with yourself is loving yourself so much that you just want to learn about yourself constantly. Like, I want to know why I react and I respond the way that I do. I want to learn about my body. I want to learn about all parts of me. I want to learn just so much about myself that I never stop learning. It is a constant thing that I do all the time. You just really have this urge in you that just really wants to completely continue learning about you nonstop. I want you to think about it like this. There's two different types of people in the world. There's a low value person and there's a high value person. A low value person is going to be constantly working, constantly burnt out, tired, overwhelmed, not taking care of themselves, not caring how their mood affects other people, not caring about how they react and they respond. They don't do their hair. They don't really put effort into their appearance. They don't really show up for themselves. I want you to really ask yourself, do you really feel that that's attractive when you are not working on your physical appearance, when you're not showing up for you, when you're just out here just constantly overworked, overwhelmed, and just burnt out? Do you find that to be attractive? Because I don't. On the other hand, I want you to think about someone who just radiates happiness. Like, they just have some type of glow about them and you just don't know what it is, but you're just attracted to them. That's a person who loves themselves. There's the high value person who wants to learn about themselves all the time, works on their mind, body, and soul. They go to the gym. They take time to learn them and really invest into them because they know that they are their greatest asset. So a high value person really takes time. They are a person of substance, a person of purpose, a person of intention. They are a person living through God because they know that they're abundant right off the bat. And so the thing about it is, it takes self-control, it takes self-discipline, it takes intention. You've got to be intentional with the way that you move and how you show up. You can't only just show up depending on how you feel. You've got to show up for you every single day, right? And when you show up every single day for you, it builds some type of momentum and confidence within you, which is very, very attractive. A woman who has self-confidence is very, very attractive. So do this every single day. Learn to fall in love with you. Literally grasp all of these things and apply it. And once you start doing this, you'll become unrecognizable. So honestly, I'm here to tell you, if you have not been working on yourself, this is your wake-up call to get up and start doing something about it.
Hey Rych Babes, it's your girl Bella, and I am back with another video. And today we're going to be discussing how to become more attractive through self-worth and self-love tips and self-concept tips as well. Thank you guys so much for continuing to support my channel. Liking this channel and subscribing really helps a lot. Please do so if you haven't. I would love for you to become a Rych Babe and subscribe to my channel. And also make sure that you comment down below and share your story, share your thoughts on this video or your own experiences. And let me know if this video helps you out in any way. I will see you at the end of this video. I hope that you enjoy.
So here are 5 things that you can do right now that can make you instantly attractive and also tap into your feminine side. So the first thing that a feminine woman does, and that will also make you attractive, is that you don't want to allow yourself to be in situations or spaces that don't make you feel valued. When you genuinely, and I really do mean genuinely, know your worth and your value, that really shows through you. People can sense when somebody knows their worth, when somebody feels confident. People can sense that. And I promise you that that in itself plays a role in how attractive you are to people. So the second thing you can do to start being more attractive is that you can start being more nurturing and being more loving. A feminine woman does not want to give off mean girl energy. You want to be known for being loving. You want to be known for being kind. You want to be known for being soft-spoken. Trust me, these are things that will make people so much more attracted to you. Now for the third thing, and I've mentioned this one before because it's super, super important. You don't want to overshare every single detail and aspect of your life. You want to be known for being a mystery. Because when you are mysterious, people are so much more intrigued by you. They want to get to know you. They want to figure out who you are. And that in itself makes you so much more attractive.
In order to become the most attractive version of yourself, what you gotta do is focus on becoming the most intense and the most passionate version of yourself. When I use the word attractive, I'm not just talking about our physical looks. Because the truth is, you are attractive. You have a gravitational pull. Your heart space has an electromagnetic field that is constantly in communication with other people's electromagnetic field, but also the planet's electromagnetic field. Everything begins as energy, everything is vibration. And certain vibrations, i.e. certain feelings, our heart space, are more attractive than other vibrations and other feelings. The vibration of confidence and the vibration of love and respect and kindness, that's attractive. The vibration of shame and embarrassment, not so attractive. The vibration of intensity and passion, sexy. Okay? So in order to get there, in order to get to that place, what do we gotta do? We gotta sit with the parts of ourselves that we're embarrassed by, where we carry a lot of shame. And this can be parts of our personality, this can be parts of our physical body, this can be parts of our life story. What are you embarrassed by? Where are you still carrying shame? And can you do the work to forgive yourself for feeling this way about yourself? In order to be very attractive and very magnetic and very good at seducing not only people but also opportunities and experiences and getting ourselves into alignment with the people, places, and things that are actually going to bring us a sense of fulfillment, what we have to do is sit with the parts of ourselves that we were told were unlovable and learn how to love them. If you can do that, it literally lightens your spirit and enhances your magnetism, which creates a better quality of life for you. It's that serious. And it's also that simple. The forward momentum that you're craving and the forward momentum that you want to be feeling, it comes from a feeling of self-acceptance and a feeling of self-forgiveness and being able to forgive those that made you feel inadequate in the first place. Shame, embarrassment, perfectionism. These things are very insidious and they water down how we feel about ourselves and they water down our lives and they water down our intensity. And so going back to the idea that becoming the most attractive version of yourself means becoming a lot more intense and a lot more passionate, this is because you are a magnet. You have a gravitational pull. The thing about a magnet is that it attracts, but it also repels. So when you start eradicating shame from your system and you start honoring your own intensity and being a lot more selfish with how you spend your time and selfish in pursuit of your passions and what actually sets your soul on fire and not being embarrassed to pursue what actually sets your soul on fire, that creates a very attractive person. And an attractive person is also going to repel people. You need to scare off the people that are not for you. You need to be so okay with your own intensity that those people that are scared by your intensity, they're not for you. It's okay. It's okay. There will be a clear divide between the people you're attracting and the people you're repelling when you become more magnetic. In order to become the most attractive version of yourself, you need to scare off the normies.
Look, one thing that's going to instantly make you a more attractive person is by just simply making eye contact with people everywhere you go. Do not look down at the floor. Do not pull out your phone when you're nervous. Just look people in their eye and acknowledge their existence. Like when I go to the gym or I'm walking in a crowded place, I'll keep my head up high and I'll look people in their eye and smile at them. If I'm walking past somebody, I'm smiling at them. Even if they don't smile back, it doesn't matter. It's just a little rule of thumb that I have. So if you want to be more confident and less anxious everywhere you go, make it a challenge for yourself to keep the head up, keep the eyes open, and just look people in their eyes.
This is the one thing I started doing that made me significantly more attractive. And by attractive, I mean magnetic, not physically better looking. But you essentially get the same result as if you had a physical glow up. My friend Andrew noticed it when we were together in New York City. He was like, Fiona, everyone comes up to you. Like everyone on the street is saying things to you, wanting to talk to you, offering you stuff. And I was like, I know, it's because I took on this new mentality. And what I did was started radically applying the idea that everything happens in my favor to all situations in my life. Even getting a parking ticket, for instance. Something that's hard to see, like, how the fuck is this $100 parking ticket in my favor? But you instead start seeing it as like, well, if I had parked at the other spot a block over, my car would have been towed. or there was a car accident on the block over. Thank God I wasn't involved in that. When I started actually practicing this in my life, it was actually overwhelming how my interactions with strangers became so much more exciting, loving, and welcoming. People could feel me radiating that energy.
You become more powerful and attractive when you walk away. It's something about just walking away from a person or a situation that's not serving you. It shows that you're confident in your abilities to find something else, and it shows that you don't need that person. You don't need that person to be with you. You don't need to put up with that person BS, right? Because you looking at it like this: I'm valuable, I worked on myself, I got money in my pocket, I look good, I feel good, and I smell good. Why should I stay around for your BS, right? You breadcrumbing me, lack of communication, you're talking to other people, knowing dang well that I wanted to be just me and you, right? So when you walk away, you become powerful because now the ball is in your court. Now you calling the shots now. Now you are no longer in their graces. Now they have to come back to you. And if they don't come back to you, cool. That's why it's so attractive to walk away, because you like, I'm good without you and with you. Damn if I do, damn if I don't. It is what it is, right? You living your life like this. So they look at you like, okay, this person not really sweating me. They not double texting me. They're not, having this needy energy. They're not really trying to plead their case. They not really trying to make me happy. Wow, hold up. Let me try to double back and see what they got going on. Let me try to go ahead and, get with their program now. And you want this because if this person is liking you more, 9 times out of 10, you won't have a lot of problems out of them, right? As long as you, of course, treat them with respect and you treat them and show them a good-ass experience, they're not going to go nowhere, right? But if they're not following your program, if they're not treating you with respect and love and trying to make time for you, walk away. This is what's going to make you become powerful and attractive, because now the ball is in your court and people feel it. People feel when your energy shifts. People feel when you're not really messing with them like that. People feel when you say, I got my boundaries and my standards, and if you cross this, I'm leaving. And if they do it because they will try to test you, and when they fail that dang test and you walked away and you not looking back, oh, they're going to feel it.
Here are 3 things you can do to make yourself more attractive. You can stop thinking that you're not attractive immediately. You'll become more attractive because you attract what you believe about yourself. So if you think you're unattractive, 9 times out of 10, you're going to behave like an unattractive person. And naturally, people are going to stop being attracted to you. 2, you got to stop assuming that you're not people's type. You don't know what people's types are until they shoot their shot with you, until they approach you, until you talk to them, until they get to know you a little bit better. In every room, you are somebody's type. But you be canceling yourself out just because you might be with another person who's more socially more beautiful than you, more socially handsome or successful than you. Stop canceling yourself out. You don't know what people are attracted to until they approach you, until you get to know them, and then they tell you, oh, they're into you, because you count yourself out before you give people the opportunity to even be interested in you. 3, stand in your energy. Be a presence and a force to be fucking reckoned with. You walk into rooms without no energy, without no power, without knowing who you are. When you stand in the essence of who you are, I don't care who you are. You can look like Fiona from Shrek. If you have an energy and an essence and you walk like you know who you are, naturally people are going to gravitate to you. Naturally people are going to want to know who you are because they're going to feel you before they even see you. And attractive is not necessarily even about the aesthetic or always about the beauty or the way you look. It's about your energy. It's about the way you carry yourself. But if you're carrying yourself like an unattractive human being because you don't think you're pretty, you think you got to lose weight before you're attractive, you think you got to be taller, you think you got to have more money, you're already on the losing side. Attraction is not always about the aesthetic.
The real reason why some people just are more vibrant and attractive. When you are working on yourself, you're working on your aura, you're working on your body, you're just giving yourself self-love, working on your vibrations, your aura and your frequency naturally rises. So because of your aura and your frequency naturally rising, people will naturally be attracted to you. It's almost like when people smell blood or something. It's because your energy is just so attractive that it just catches people off guard.
The weirdest thing about getting older is that you're not always going to be the most beautiful girl in every room, and you start to realize that, but you can always be the most attractive. And it has taken me 32 years to realize that beauty and attraction are not the same thing at all. Like, you can see someone who is stunningly beautiful, but there's just something about them, you can't put your finger on it, that's not attractive. Here are the things I have figured out that will make you instantly attractive to everyone around you. Number one, stop worrying about your weight. People can literally smell it. The moment you do, your entire vibration is going to go down. You're just not going to be as attractive. You just have to rock your body, live your life, eat healthy foods, feel good. The second thing is draw attention to anything about you, any physical characteristic that is unique, because people are going to notice it. But if you bring attention to it, it's going to make you seem confident. Now, here's an example. I have always had really big ears. I used to get super made fun of it. And then one day I was like, you know what? I'm going to put like 11 piercings on my ears and just make them this like beautiful thing. There's nothing I can do about it. I don't want to get them pinned back. So like, why don't I just turn them into a work of art? People stop me every single day on the street and they're like, oh my God, your ears are so cool. Your piercings. I'm like, thank you very much. Anyway, people are going to notice those things that are a little bit different about you, but if you bring attention to them and you rock them, you're going to be looking good. Also, even if you don't feel confident every day, you can fake it by smiling, pull your shoulders down and back, and stand with your head up. It's going to make a huge difference. The next thing you might think is crazy, but I'm telling you it works, are pheromone perfumes. I didn't believe it for a long time until I finally got one. By the way, this is like $40 on Amazon. I was worried they were going to smell cheap or just like not work. First of all, they almost have no scent at all, but they literally attract everyone around you. Like, you can be in the grocery store and someone will stop you and say, like, you smell so good. But the thing is, this doesn't really smell very strong. It does something to your skin and it actually works. It's completely insane. Last but not least, as I sit down with my watermelon, is to cook your own food. I'm telling you, it's gonna make such a big difference, especially when your gut is happy, your mind is happy. There's a huge connection there. And take your probiotics, it's gonna make a big difference. But yeah, hydrating foods high in oil are gonna make a big difference for your skin, your brain, everything. I really hope this video was helpful. Let me know if you have any questions and follow for more.
You know what's the number one thing that makes somebody like insanely attractive? It completely magnifies their own internal magnetism. People who stand 10 toes down firmly on their boundaries. The people that I find most attractive are the people who have insane boundaries in place and they don't bend over backwards for anyone. And I'm like, wow, I value you so much more because of how you value yourself. It's the people who do not respond to late night, hey, are you up, text messages to go link up with somebody, because they're like, that does not represent my self-worth. I'm not fucking answering you. It's the people who get invited out last minute to go out for drinks and they're like, no, I'm sorry, like I have Pilates in the morning, I have a meeting I have to get to, and I want to meditate. They have such a strong self-image that nothing can break their boundaries down. No amount of attention or affection or entertainment can make them bend over backwards for somebody else and lower their boundaries and lower their self-worth. You know what happens when you do that for yourself? You become so fucking irresistible, so magnetic. People want you more because they can't just have you. You don't just entertain anybody. When someone comes to you with low effort or a low approach, you don't even offer a reaction, because why would you? That doesn't even resonate with you. It's not who you are. Don't you ever lower your standards and discount yourself and put yourself on sale for other people. You're not a fucking Michael Kors bag on the rack of TJ Maxx. You're a fucking Birkin. It's a privilege to be around you. You have to see yourself that way. You have to honor yourself in that manner. That is how you attract an abundance, high value relationships, high value friendships. It's because you do not ever lower standards for anybody.
Hey Rych Babes, we reached the end of this video. I hope that you really enjoyed it. I hope that you got a lot of information and tips that you did not even know that you can use to become more attractive for your own self-love journey. I will be back with another video. I am posting videos daily. Again, please like, subscribe, and share, and comment down below your thoughts. And I will see you again soon.